I named the song The End because I just thought it would be funny to have the last song on the album called The End, and it's like, because it's literally like just the final song on the album. The album's done. This song was probably the hardest that I wrote. I got the idea just from, I think, just COVID in general kind of like opened a lot of people's eyes and kind of made people look around and be like, what the hell is going on? I don't know, it just sometimes feels like the world is ending. And not to be dramatic, it's just like there's so much going on in the world. It's like things are changing so quickly, and like sometimes you look up and you're like, this doesn't feel like the life that I'm used to, which makes you think that there's like that things are coming to an end. So I wanted to explore that idea. Initially, me and Josh, it was like this, the idea that I had was like to have a song that's super dramatic, production-wise, like musically, but had like time signature changes. Originally, it was super dramatic, super drastic, but it wasn't smooth at all. And so we were working on it, and the lyrics were totally different, and like the music was totally different. And I hated it because I was like, this isn't working. It's not smoothly transitioning to the hook, and like the time signature change is not smooth at all. And then we scrapped it. We just threw it out and started over.
So then it can kind of like, just like start, like that can kind of be like a prelude to the start.
Okay, so I sang the leading tone. 9 instead. Sorry.
9 instead of what?
Instead of 6. Yeah. How do you like that? How do you feel?
So done. Do you want it on the piano?
That's beautiful. That's perfect.
Cool.
That was great. I'm like in the corner just like scribbling what I want to say, what am I trying to say in this song, how am I trying to say it, you know? And finally get the verse, and then we get to the chorus, and like then it starts to feel like, okay, yeah, like this is still kind of like the same time, but it switches up. It's a slight feel change, and that's what makes it feel like it's changing time, when really it's not changing time at first. So it's not necessarily like this major switch, it just kind of switches in feel. It sounds really Middle Eastern now.
It's because of the percussion.
Yeah. We got inspiration from like Thai tribute, like old like big gospel choirs, the drama of like gospel. And then the bridge, I was like, let's just go completely left. Slows way down, really like super dark, I don't know, kind of creepy like bridge with like super stacked vocals, like super close, like stacked jazzy vocals. And then it comes out of that back into that main feel.
Now we go back.
I don't know. I'm like dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Hey, this was the song that we were like, man, we're gonna have to figure this one out.
I thought it was gonna take like way longer.
We figured it out.
Yeah. It feels like it's the end of the world, but like nobody seems to like be aware of what's going on. And to sort of solidify that, the very end of the song, the outro of the album, I kind of pulled little sound bites the news talking about certain weather catastrophes and COVID and war in different countries, and then there's, you know, snippets of like people at protests screaming, you know, obscenities at each other, and like all of these things kind of piling up on top of each other. It's like there's so much noise, there's so much going on right now that it's like this is a shift. Maybe it's been going on for forever, but we are feeling it like a lot more now. Maybe the world's ending. Maybe I need to reevaluate how I look at my worldview, how I look at myself, how I look at others. It's purely just observational, but I think that musically and lyrically, I think a lot of people will resonate, and I think that it's an enjoyable listen. And it was a lot of fun to make. I just wanted something that really solidified like an end of an album, but also an end of the life that we're used to. Life as we know it is not the same. And yeah, that's the end.